Nobody noticed the old man get on the bus. That was the first strange thing. The second strange thing was that the bus never stopped for him. Marcus had been driving overnight buses across Arizona for almost 8 years. Same empty highways, same tired passengers, same silence stretching across the desert after midnight. But Route 66 at 3:11 a.m. always felt different. Too quiet, like the road itself was listening. The storm started an hour outside Flagstaff. Heavy rain slammed against the windshield, while thunder rolled somewhere far across the desert mountains. Most passengers were asleep, except for the woman in seat 17. She kept staring at the back of the bus. Not at her phone, not out the window, just staring. Marcus noticed it in the mirror several times. Finally, he picked up the intercom. "Ma'am, you okay back there?" The woman looked up slowly. Her face was pale, terrified. Then she whispered, "You didn't see him get on." Marcus frowned. "See who?" She pointed toward the last row. Marcus glanced in the mirror. An old man sat alone in the darkness. Gray suit, hands folded, head lowered. Marcus felt confused instantly because he knew for a fact nobody had boarded for over 40 miles. He would have seen him. The bus had only stopped once at a gas station near Williams, and everyone already on board stayed seated. Yet now the old man sat there like he'd been riding the entire time. Marcus tried brushing it off. Maybe he simply missed him. But something kept bothering him. The old man never moved, not once. Not even when the bus hit rough pavement. Then Marcus noticed something worse. None of the other passengers seemed aware of him. People walked past him to the restroom without looking. A teenager dropped his backpack beside the old man's seat, then picked it up without reacting at all. Like their brains refused to notice he existed. Marcus's hands tightened around the steering wheel. Rain hammered harder outside. Lightning flashed across the desert. For half a second, the inside of the bus lit up bright white. And in that flash, Marcus saw the old man smiling directly at him in the mirror. Not normal smiling, too wide. Too still. Then darkness returned. Marcus immediately looked back again. The old man's head was lowered normally. Like nothing happened. Seat 17 pressed the call button. Ding. Marcus answered quietly, "Yes." The woman leaned closer into the aisle. Her voice trembled. "Don't stop the bus." A chill crawled down Marcus's neck. "What?" Before she could answer, the GPS screen suddenly went black. Then rebooted. The route disappeared. Instead, only 4 words appeared on the screen. He missed his stop. Marcus slammed the brakes slightly in panic. Several passengers woke up confused. Thunder cracked overhead. Then every light inside the bus shut off. Pitch darkness. Passengers immediately started murmuring nervously. Phones lit up across the aisle. Marcus tried restarting the electrical system. Nothing. Then someone screamed from the back. A man shouted, "Who's that?" Marcus grabbed his flashlight and stepped into the aisle. The beam shook in his hand. People looked terrified now. Everyone was staring toward the last row. Toward the old man. Except now he wasn't sitting anymore. His seat was empty. Marcus slowly moved down the aisle. 1 row at a time. His heartbeat hammered louder with every step. Then the flashlight flickered, and a voice whispered directly beside his ear, "Wrong road." Marcus spun around violently. Nobody there. Passengers looked equally confused. Then the bus engine died. Completely. The vehicle rolled silently to a stop in the middle of the desert highway. Rain poured outside. No cell service. No nearby lights. Only darkness. Marcus looked through the windshield and his blood froze. Someone stood in the road ahead. The old man, perfectly still. Rain poured through him like smoke. Seat 17 suddenly grabbed Marcus's arm hard enough to hurt. Her eyes were full of panic. "Do not let him back on." Marcus whispered, "Who is he?" The woman looked like she was about to cry. Then she answered, "3 years ago, this bus hit a man on this road." Marcus felt his stomach drop. Because 3 years ago, he had been driving this exact route. And there had been an accident during a storm. Late at night, a man appeared in the road too suddenly to stop. Marcus never saw the body afterward. Police searched for hours, nothing. The woman continued trembling. They say he keeps looking for the bus that left him behind. Lightning exploded across the sky. And suddenly, the old man was no longer outside. Passengers began screaming, because now he was standing inside the bus. At the very front, water dripping from his gray suit, smiling wider than before. Marcus couldn't move. Nobody could. The old man slowly raised one finger and pointed directly at Marcus. Then in a calm, broken voice, he said, "This time you come with me." The emergency exit behind the passengers suddenly unlocked by itself. Cold desert wind roared into the bus. Lights flickered violently, and one by one every passenger's phone received the same notification: new passenger checked in.